everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic. तो ये एक टॉपिक है जिसके अंदर हम स्कोपस थ्योरी के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. So this was asked in your UGC NET English Literature के पेपर के अंदर, and this is related to translation studies. So there was this question that was asked in shift 2 that we discussed also in the class and we discussed on YouTube platform also. इस क्वेश्चन के बारे में कि ट्रांसलेशन स्टडीज में से कुछ 4 टर्म्स आपको दे दी थी and you had to match it. So this was one of it. What is Skopos theory? Today we are going to talk about that. कि Skopos theory क्या होता है? Okay. So let us study about what exactly is Skopos theory. So Skopos theory is a concept in translation studies. सबसे पहले ये समझना है ये कहाँ से आया था क्वेश्चन. तो ये ट्रांसलेशन स्टडीज से आया and it was developed by a German linguist Hans Vermeer in the late 1970s. ये एक फंडामेंटल मूवमेंट है, फंडामेंटल थ्योरी है आप कह सकते हो, जो कि ट्रांसलेशन के लिए आती है, और अ फंक्शनलिस्ट थ्योरी ऑफ ट्रांसलेशन. इट्स अ फंक्शनलिस्ट थ्योरी ऑफ ट्रांसलेशन. द मेन आइडिया बिहाइंड दिस थ्योरी इज वेरी वेरी सिंपल कि हमेशा हम लोग ट्रांसलेशन क्यों करते हैं? हमेशा हम ट्रांसलेशन एक पर्पस के लिए करते हैं. सो जब हम पहले ट्रांसलेशन स्टडीज के बारे में पढ़ते हैं तो व्हाट इज translation? Translation is direct word to word translation, that you have a source text and then you completely change it into another language. That was translation. But gradually there were so many different theorists and all of them came with their own meaning and the ways in which translation needs to be done. And this person in 1970s, Hans Vermeer, said that translation should not be only done that is word to word, but it is the main purpose of translation is to explain the person, is to tell them what is the meaning about the text, and it is always in accordance with the purpose. So if you are not having a purpose, then there is no translation. So this means that ये theory आपकी action theory के जैसी है. What is action theory? Action theory says that the translation is only done in accordance with an action, and action is always taken for a particular purpose. So this scopus comes from a Greek word which means aim या purpose. So हम क्या समझते हैं यहाँ से? So we deduce that translation basically is done for a particular aim or a particular purpose. एक purpose होता है जिसके लिए हम ट्रांसलेट करते हैं. This gives the translator a large amount of power. ठीक है? So for the translation, we always need to make decisions during the translation process. In other words, the goal of the translation is more important than trying to only stick to the original text. सिर्फ original text से stick करके word to word translation करना translation का purpose नहीं है, but according to a particular culture, according to a particular purpose, translation is done. So if we are talking about a particular situation and you are contributing something to that situation. So for example, COVID का कोई text है, COVID से related कोई story है. So you need to tell the of the people because of this pandemic situation. So वो सारी translation का एक purpose है to make people aware about the problems that people undergo and they went through. So this means that हम लोग क्या करेंगे? एक particular aim और एक particular purpose को लेकर translate करेंगे. So this is according to the culture, interpersonal relations, also linguistic details are something that should be focused, but यहाँ पे वो linguistic details पे focus नहीं करते हैं. This is also a drawback that was seen in the Skopos theory. So जब Skopos theory आई, so there were multiple theorists who said that being a linguist, he is not talking about the linguistic aspects of translation. So this is something that was a loophole in this theory. Otherwise, this theory was very famous during that time. So what Skopos theory focuses at? It focuses on the need of the audience. What audience needs to hear? हम लोग ये story सुना ही क्यों रहे हैं? ये text लिख ही क्यों रहे हैं? What is the major crux? Then it focuses on the target text. ये target text पे बहुत focus करता है. Situation जिसके लिए हम लिख रहे हैं बहुत focus करता है. It also focuses on comprehension. The audience is very very powerful. Reader response theory is there. The audience have their own brain and can decode and comprehend and analyze the text on their own. Then they always have a particular purpose. Culture and contextual backgrounds are very very important. So this means that there are 3 key features of this theory. theory. 3 key features. What are these? We always have a purpose, and purpose comes first and then the translation happens. There is always a target audience, and we always look for the culture, and we look at the context for which this happens. And then we have freedom for the translator, and this is a wonderful effort that was made by Vermeer. He said that the translator has a freedom. You just have to look at the context and the culture. It also means that the translator as well as the reader both have a lot of power, right? So these were the very important concepts. There were other theories also that we will discuss one by one, but Skopos theory, that is theory related to translation study, is a very important theory. You need to remember that who introduced this main idea was introduced in 1970s by a German linguist, Hans Vermeer, and he said कि हर चीज का एक scopus होता है. Scopus means a wide area, a wide purpose, a aim for which translation is done, right? You can remember these things. These are also important, and these key principles are also essential for you to remember, right? I hope you guys understood this. In the next class, I'll try to discuss other theories that were asked in the paper and that are relevant with, and that are relevant हमारे exam के साथ. I hope you guys understood. I hope you guys liked the effort. If you still have any doubts, you can ask me that in the comment section and I'll surely reply to you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.